Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Greenlight Weekend podcast.
Fuck yeah, it's another Wednesday, Phil. We made it.
We did.
And all you beautiful motherfuckers made it too. We appreciate that.
Yes.
As always, anything, this podcast is explicit. Anything we say is alleged, yada yada. A lot of lies. Can't trust anything we say. No legal nonsense could come out of anything we say because it's all lies.
Yep.
I guess. Except banging single moms. That's real.
And that's what this podcast is about.
Pretty much. If you're thinking about banging single moms, there's lots of tips and tricks in here for you. Lots of things that you will realize you may potentially regret or have weird feelings about. So yeah, if you're single and thinking about banging single moms, this one's for you. We're both in weird moods. Phil's a little sick. I'm a little tired. Been working too much. We barely pulled this off to have it released in time to make it a Wednesday episode. So,
But it's going to happen, and you're listening to it now.
Every fucking week, it's going to happen.
Yep.
It's going to be free. It's going to be awesome. I think that's about all we got.
Pretty much, yeah. We're feeling weird this week. I'm not feeling good. I apologize.
But we're here. For you. Because
there's some funny shit.
There's definitely some funny shit.
We talk about some good stuff.
I agree.
It takes a while to get going.
Unless you like talking about fucking single moms. Yeah. So feel free to reach out to us, guys. GLW_podcast on Instagram and Twitter, which we haven't posted to Twitter yet. Greenlight Weekend on Facebook and YouTube. And if you have any thoughts on potentially sponsoring this podcast, we are searching for sponsorship. We could use a little monetization. We need another mic or two. There's some stuff we could use, and we could actually pay our buddy for letting us use our music, maybe throw our guests a little something, So, yeah, if you're considering sponsoring this podcast, greenlightweekend@gmail.com is how you could get a hold of us. And if you have any problems with our content, then you cannot be a sponsor of our podcast.
No.
Because we will not change.
Definitely not.
There's no chance. We're just going to get in a fight.
Yeah.
That's not going to be good.
You're not going to be our sponsor anymore.
Right. So, open-minded people only, please. Any dispensary, fuck. There's a lot of places that could potentially sponsor us. But we'll wait for them, I guess. I don't know.
Butt plugs.
Well, fuck yeah, guys. Check out the Whiskey Reel on SoundCloud and all podcast apps. They're on Facebook, whatever. They're good friends. They talked about Phil a little bit in the last episode, and they had a badass episode about Soundgarden. So I highly suggest the Whiskey Reel. And don't forget our favorite motherfucking rapper of all time, at Hip Hop Trip on SoundCloud, coming straight out of Norway, lets us use all his music, and we are very appreciative.
Trip.
Thank you, brother, if you're listening. A lot of Norway listens recently. And Canada. We talked a little shit about Canada. Sorry, guys. There's like one person. You'll get over it. You get it.
Thinking about Canada? No, America's awesome.
America! Fuck yeah. Well, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy the episode.
Let me tell you something real quick. Flipping through the pages of a notebook, dope hooks, old school shit, get your dome shook, no luck. For you, can you feel what I'm saying? Rhyme slanging, beat banging from the pavement to the backwoods. Put your hands down if you're trying to act hood. I don't care about your steez or how you be swagging. Punks moving backwards, I'm sitting back laughing. Like, what happened to the real? I be with that hip hop plus a hot meal, saying this is why you ain't. This is why you ain't. This is why you never will be great. Man, come on.
We're rolling.
Rolling. Another week, another podcast. And I'm just happy to be here, Phil.
Me too, man.
Yeah. I feel like even though we're both kind of run down and you're feeling under the weather.
I've had a chest cold for the last couple of days.
Bummer.
My chest has been on fire and just not feeling like good.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of out of it, so if I seem weird, I apologize.
It's all good, man. This might not be the longest episode, guys, but we are going to have an episode for you this week, so don't bitch about free content, I guess is what I'm saying. And if you listen to this and you haven't heard the ones with Jacob Jonas and Elliot Weber, definitely go back and listen to those.
Yeah.
This is our little break from Comedian Month. And don't worry, there's more to come. There's definitely more comedians. I was talking to the tall comedian Jason. He has like the news, like the paperboy hat type thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Joe Rogan wears those hats
Yeah.
sometimes. He's from San Diego or San Fran or something. I don't know. We were talking last week, and he's got a super interesting past.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I've had fucking vehicle issues and snow issues, and I've basically just been stuck at the house.
There's a fuckload of snow in your driveway, dude. I'm so thankful for the dude that came and plowed mine.
Yeah.
Luckily.
Yeah, that night I was supposed to go to comedy. I knew I should have went and got the snow off of it and made sure it ran because it hadn't been started in a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
I went out there and it was just like tick, 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 tick. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. And I was already there.
Yeah, it was too late.
Yeah.
I always feel bad having you come over to the house all the time to come pick me up.
Oh, I don't care, man.
I know.
You're my main side
And I
piece. I
should've
wouldn't even
just-
worry about it.
I should have just called my sugar daddy.
Anytime, dog. Yeah. Thursday was weird, man. It was the open mic at the embassy, and I got done too late to make the open mic at the ranch. I got to hear Jacob Jonas do his showcase. He did like 20, 30 minutes. And It was
Nice.
pretty good. I've heard most of the material, but it went together well, but it was a pretty tough room.
How many people went up at the Laugh Therapy?
I was number 11.
Damn.
Yeah, and they just pushed me to the back, and I totally get it. I was the new kid on the block, but I showed up I was like third on the sign-up sheet. I was there
Right.
at 7:15. I went on at like 9:50. So I was just like,
Yeah, I wanted to be there early because I thought they were
nervous.
going to go by who got there early, but they just threw you in there.
I was nervous for fucking an extra 2 hours, and
Oh,
to top
man.
it all off, the fucking single mom that I've been hanging out with showed up, and I had some jokes about her that I wasn't really excited. She liked them. They were good.
That's
They
good.
were sex-positive jokes,
Yeah.
you know. But
You always got to be worried, though. We're in a
yeah.
time of offense.
Yeah, luckily she is not easily offensible.
Yeah.
And I really have to be careful what I say on this episode because there's a lot of thoughts about this particular gal rambling around in my head, but she has discovered the podcast.
Yeah,
So-
that happens.
And even if she hadn't, I wouldn't just be bad-mouthing her. I'm tired of making people feel bad.
I've
but-
noticed that. You've been really nice lately.
I'm really fucking
Just
trying, man.
Noticing what you're saying.
Yeah. But I think it's all part of the growing process, you know, and people calling me out and stuff like that. It's not all negative. You know, there's a opportunity to grow and learn from it.
Definitely.
But yeah, so I went on stage at the last, and luckily the crowd stayed. The sad part is the only people I really gave a fuck what they thought, which I got to get this out of my head, is the comedians,
Right.
and they were all gone to the other show. So I was doing this.
see me do good.
Dude, I did so good.
That's
I did so good. And it was a tough room all night. Like the fucking staple comedians were struggling.
Right.
And I don't know if it's because they knew I was the last guy or I came out a little hot or what it was, but they fucking dug me.
Nice.
It was super fun. I made a super awkward interaction with a fan. I think I accidentally called him out for me too and somebody. It's not what I was going for, but I just saw a reaction and started interacting. We shook hands while I was on stage, though. We're good.
That's cool.
I was like, I'm so sorry, man. I wasn't trying to fuck up your night. And this chick like grabbed his hand, and I was like, oh, I see what's going on here. I like this. And then later, I apologized and stuff. But I think I have my first set. You know what I mean? Like I finally have a building block
Nice.
for my set, and it's relieving. And the fact that the comedians didn't see it means I can tell it to them, and I'll get their reaction, which
Yeah.
is kind of cool. But everybody was just like, how was your set? Kind of tough room, right? And I was just like, I fucking murdered, dude. The host came up afterwards and was like, oh shit, you fucking killed. You got jokes. And he was like, dude, I promise next time I'll give you more of a prime spot. And I was like, I get it, man. I was the new guy. And the DJ was like, yo, we need an intro song for you. This is awesome. I was like, fuck yeah, guys.
That's awesome.
And I went and hugged him afterwards, and they were both super cool. So I think I earned a little respect, at least, in like with Ryan, MC, and fucking the DJ. And yeah, it felt really, really good, man. And then the chick I was with got a little fucked up, and she might have been a little loud at the next show, just laughing. But she was obviously annoying a chick in front of us. But my point, I was just like, she's a single mom. This is her night out. Like, don't be pissed because somebody's laughing at a comedy show. She
Right.
turned around at one point and was like, is it really that funny? And
Well,
luckily,
fuck you. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like you're heckling.
no. And luckily, the chick that I was with didn't really notice she said that because she seems like the kind of chick that might have
scrap.
a physical altercation in a bar. Yeah, she's going to get me in a fight.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, bud.
I know.
Gotta be careful.
Dude,
We've been down this road before.
It's very similar road.
Chicks that punch will punch.
But she's got kids too, so it's even weirder. But I think we have a good agreement of sorts, and I've made it very clear. And she, like, one of the first things she said to me was like, I'm not looking for a relationship. I was like,
Nice.
Good, because you're not finding one here, you know? But the sex was so good, I left like, I could be a stepdad. That was my joke about it.
Yeah.
But it was, I don't know, it's interesting, man. Fucking single moms. And she is insatiable, ferocious. Requires a lot of time, which I just don't have. I don't have one clean plate. My clothes are all dirty.
Yeah, no, you don't have a lot
It's
of
hard
time.
to start a fire. Yeah, just like, and
Especially in the wintertime.
yeah, and when my dick gets to thinking for me, just get a text like, you trying to fuck? Like,
Well,
yeah, of course I am, you know?
I'm following Jacob and doing some no fabbing.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not gonna come for a while.
Ooh.
And I'm definitely not watching porn for a while. The only time I'm gonna come is just sex or hand jobs, morning blow jobs, baby.
Nice. I had sex last night and I jerked off to porn this morning.
I
Maybe I
started
have an
looking
issue.
into it. You know me. I like to research,
I respect that side of you.
and it definitely porn, I think, adds to erectile dysfunction, and I think a lot of people, it's not on their radar because they don't want to give up porn.
Is it like overstimulation?
Yeah, your brain like finds what it is attracted to, and that's what you go to over and over again. And then once you
POV Latinos. Yeah.
exactly, once you find your thing, and then you get in a relationship, and when you go to
With
have
the porn?
sex, it's like, well, yeah, you get in a relationship with the porn, you're
Okay,
like,
okay.
who am I gonna fuck tonight?
Right, right.
But then you overstimulate your mind, and it's not attractive anymore, just regular sex, because it's not, porn is perfect. It is though, like it's
still
not
fucking my hand though.
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
Band-Aid on, it's all awkward.
I mean, it's the not the perfect actual sex, but while you're watching it, like there's nothing. The girls are the hottest, like
totally. It's very
it's-
stimulating.
Yeah, and that's why it's so easy to just get into a habit, and I think it plays a part in soft dick.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna give it a shot and see how I feel.
Nice. Do you have soft dick issue?
No, not really, but I could feel it coming on.
Really?
It's not as hard as it used to be.
Okay.
And I know I want to try to build a sexual relationship up again with my lady,
Oh, okay.
and not be so
Just impulsively jerking off every time you're horny.
It's easier.
Well,
It's
and
so much easier. I get what I want out of it, and then
there's something to be said for like having to put in the work, you know what I mean? Like that's where being a gentleman comes from, and not to be crude about it,
yeah,
but
I'm gonna let Coel
like-
break out the butt plug again.
fuck yeah.
Get back into that.
Hell yeah. Hook up the Bluetooth speaker. Get it going. That's sexy, man. I'm into it. I guess.
Our safe word is crocodile.
Okay.
Because whenever you're ever gonna say crocodile while you're having sex,
Let's crocodile roll.
crocodile,
I
crocodile.
feel like it could come up. I don't know. Especially recently, I've been a bit of a savage. Yeah, but there's like 4.
And I want to get my savagery back.
Okay.
A little bit.
Right.
And, my fucking's just not been on point.
Okay.
And I think maybe the porn has something to do with it.
Totally.
At
Yeah.
least see.
Well, you got
if I
to
go
build up that
fucking
desire
crazy.
again. Yeah, and just how it's like anything. You do it a lot, it becomes normal. Whereas if you have to wait till you've impressed your lady enough to have sex with her, when it does happen, it will most likely be much better.
Definitely.
If you haven't busted a nut in the last 24 hours.
Yeah. And I'm chafing, so I need to just give it a break.
Really? I've never had that issue.
I've-
Okay,
have.
once.
There's
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been times that Coel's gone out of town for like a week.
Mhm.
It's just furious masturbating
Right.
for a week straight.
Yeah, when I was newly single, there was definitely a point.
Just like, okay, I gotta stop.
Well,
No jerking off tomorrow.
yeah, and I was in no position to court a young lady. Like nobody wanted to be with me. I was a fucking mess. I was drinking way too much. I was very insecure and desperately horny. Like jerking off was the move at the time. But at this current time, I almost feel like porn's more healthy than the way I'm pursuing sexual relationships, because at least it's like 3 to 5 minutes of my day rather than a few hours where I'm literally blowing everything off and just to get laid. And it's not just getting laid. You know what I mean? There's conversation, and I'm fine with all
that. But that adds a whole nother level to it. You know, you got to break hearts.
And it's becoming, yes. And as much as this nice young lady can say she has no interest in being in a relationship, what she is pursuing with me is, in fact, a relationship of sorts.
It always ends up that way.
Yeah, and one night I let her stay, right? And it was fine. It was beautiful. We cuddled and shit, had some morning sex. It was beautiful. But it was more of it was almost convenient for me. And I know if she listens to this, she's going to think I'm an asshole. But it was almost just convenient. And I knew I was going to be horny in the morning. And, you know, it was a beautiful thing. But I went and picked her up last night, and she had like a bag, like an overnight bag, you know. And I was like, oh, I'm super sorry. Like, you don't understand. I haven't slept for the last week because we've been fucking every night. So I really need to sleep alone tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she was just like, the disappointment. And I felt really bad about that. But at the same time, I felt like it was an important moment. I don't know. I'll probably bang her.
That's good.
Yeah. I think she's going to be the chick that I can bang sometimes. And then we see each other downtown and we can high five.
Right. There's definitely girls like that.
Because she
don't want a relationship more than you do. You know?
Right.
Like
she's
Fiona Gallagher.
I have a
Shameless,
Fiona Gallagher. Exactly. Yeah. That's all I can think of.
But then she does get in relationships and they explode. That's like dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be careful.
And I have a very fragile heart, my friend.
You do.
Very fragile. And it will affect my whole life. And I will fall down a hole of alcoholism and cocaine use that the world has never seen.
Could you ever be in an open relationship?
No.
Where you're like, it's your girlfriend, but you could fuck other chicks too? And then you fuck other people together?
Chicks get the opportunity to fuck other people so much more often.
For sure.
Like, not to be rude, but my ex-girlfriend was, I would say I was a little higher on the attractive chart than her. I was in shape, all this stuff. I guarantee she got fucked way faster than me. Like, I had to put in work, dog. I had to fucking and get over my own weirdness and out of the drug-addled, alcohol-fueled fucking spiral I found myself in.
But if she only liked girls, and you were the only guy.
Right. But, I mean, I don't care.
She was just always with girls.
My ex,
hooking up with
we
girls.
were together for 5 years, and she hooked up with chicks, and I was fine with it.
That's kind of my situation.
Right. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if she hooks up with the chick.
That's weird.
But this chick, I know,
you just like get that image in your mind of somebody gorilla fucking your girl, and just like, oh, he's got a way bigger dick than me.
Yeah, if I accidentally hooked up with a chick that was in an open relationship, and it happened to be your girl, I gorilla fucked her. Yeah. I fucked her hard. Yeah, exactly. That's how I think about it. And I know this chick is like pursuing dick, you know? Like, she's trying to sow her wild oats. She's been in multiple long-term relationships, and now she's out of them, you know? So she's getting out there and stuff. But that concerns me as well. Mostly not a possession type thing, or it's my girlfriend or anything. Just like, I don't want to catch anything. I don't want somebody else to knock her up and me be on the hook at any point whatsoever. Just, it's hard for me to continually have sex with somebody that I'm aware is pursuing sex with other people. And she's hot, so she can fuck whoever she wants. Like, when I met her, I was like, oh yeah. And then we went back to her place, and she pounced my ass. Like, I was just trying to make polite conversation, because I'm not quick to make moves on a woman, you know, especially in today's culture.
I wonder what the STD rates are in Durango.
I don't know, but I'm definitely starting to roll those dice that I don't like it.
Jumping back into that deep pool.
I was pretty fucking confident in my cleanliness, let's say like a month ago. Recently, I've really started to concern myself with that. Nothing weird's happening.
Yeah, as long as there's no rashes and it doesn't burn when you pee.
Right. That's a good point.
Itchy.
And another reason I was so down to just hang out continual nights in a row is like, she's fucking me, she's not fucking anybody else. I've already fucked her once or twice or whatever, so I might as well just keep this party rolling. Like, chances are she doesn't have anything now she didn't have yesterday, you know? Yeah. So I just kind of kept that party rolling. But
if she's with me, she's not fucking anybody else.
Right, exactly.
That's how you get into a relationship.
Exactly. And that's exactly what I'm trying to avoid. Because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Right.
Simply for that reason. Because apparently, to certain women, I am relationship material, you know? Which I think I probably am in a lot of ways. I'm a fuck up in a lot of ways, too. But I'm definitely not the worst dude you could date, you know? And I sling good dick, so there's that. From what I heard. Recent reviews.
That's good.
First thing when I got off stage, Ryan MC, because I was talking about single moms and stuff. And right when I got off stage, he was like, hugged me and stuff, grabbed the mic, and he's like, "That guy looks like he could fuck, huh?"
That's a good
hilarious.
outro.
I know. I was like, "What?" It was pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah, it was an ego-filled night, but it was all positive and stuff.
Nice.
Other than, I don't know. And then she got stuck in my driveway one night, and that took forever. And then after banging, her getting stuck in my driveway, after that, she wanted me to drop her off downtown. And I was like, okay. And then, of course, the next morning, I got a message about how she ran into trouble at Pongo's at 2 a.m. Fucking weird. Yeah.
That's where trouble hangs
It's
out
like,
at
I
2 in
kind
the
of
morning.
fucking told you that. Like,
And Joel's.
remember the girl that when we were playing pool that night came up and she's like, "Oh, you guys are wearing the same shirt." I think it might be her. Super familiar. Not exactly sure.
I see.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But I got caught in the web, dog. Like, the sex was really good. And then the next morning I saw her at the gym. And, of course, she was like, "Let's hang out." And then we went and hung out. And then we banged. And it just turned into
yeah,
this.
he kind of disappeared for a while. I've been sick.
All I've been doing. I haven't accomplished anything. I've been working 10 hours a day and then banging 3 and then sleeping, hopefully.
Damn, it's a hard life, man.
Dude, it's not good
Hard
for me.
knock life.
Yeah, I mean, I can't be, I don't know, spending that much time with somebody that's not like a healthy relationship. It just makes me start feeling weird. And I feel like there's a big part of me that needs a healthy relationship, somebody that holds me accountable for how much I drink, if I'm doing drugs, like whatever.
I can't always be there for you, man.
I know. And that's the bummer.
Brian, no.
I think about calling you and I'm like, oh, he's probably banging, you know? But no. I think there's a healthy thing to relationships for sure, especially for me, because I don't hold myself that well accountable, especially if pussy's an option.
Yeah, I don't know what I would be doing if it wasn't for Coil.
You'd be fucking single moms, Phil. Not doing laundry, not doing
Sounds
dishes.
fun.
It's not the worst thing in the world. It's actually pretty goddamn nice. But I feel this connection forming, and I just don't see it ending positively.
You gotta start acting more like Charlie Sheen.
I can't.
Just less crack.
Dude, I can't be a dick.
No.
I can't.
Unless AIDS.
Yeah.
Don't be Charlie Sheen. Never mind. Now that I say that, I'm like, wow, he's really not a good role model.
Yeah,
but
he's pretty shitty.
be more like Dan Bilzerian.
Right.
You need to go start playing poker and win millions of dollars.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man.
It's a lot of time.
I feel like
and
you're
effort.
more likely. I'm more likely to be telling comedy
Jokester.
to 6 people in the back. Yeah. Don't give a fuck about me. I don't know. I could be a
There's 7,
degenerate
and one of those person gives a fuck about you. This guy.
My man. Yeah, I don't know, man. Find myself craving attention in weird ways.
I'm telling you, man, you should be a lady boy. I mean, a cam boy.
boy.
To be a lady boy. You get a lot of attention.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that,
I'm
but it's
looking
funny.
for attention. Yeah, I don't know, man. The cam boy thing. I guess it's a possibility. I just,
It's like 5,000 tokens. You get to see my butthole.
right.
You don't know?
I'll show my butthole. I don't care. Show
There's
you
people-
my butthole right now.
Please don't. I don't want to see it.
It's hairy.
I won't stop staring at me.
The old dirt tarantula.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I can't believe
Buttholes.
this is where we are.
Butthole country.
Back in butthole country. I hate to admit it, but it's one of my favorite parts of the country.
Mm.
You can ride dirt bikes. And,
You can ride dirt bikes in butthole country.
I don't know. It just seems like a place called butthole country. You could probably ride a dirt bike. Seems
Yeah.
like it's in the middle of nowhere. Lots of propane tanks
Butthole
and shit.
country could also be a gay bar.
100%.
There's probably a gay bar somewhere.
I bet if you
Called
can do
butthole
wheelies,
country.
they let you ride a dirt bike inside. Just point you from the exit to the entrance. Get
Yeah,
on
that-
out of here, buddy.
It usually never ends, Will.
I guess
when
that's
there's
not
dirt
how
bikes.
gay people talk, huh?
At butthole country it is.
Fair
Because
enough.
this is in Arkansas.
Fair enough.
Butthole country.
But yeah, that's basically been my week. Just a shit show. The sex was really good.
Can't get it out of his mind.
No. And I just know I'm going to get an offer later and I'm going to have to say no. Can't do it. And then there's a good chance she might be fucking another dude, which makes it more and more dangerous for Brian.
Mm-hmm.
I've been talking about myself a little bit too much in the third person recently.
Are you losing your mind?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's very
careful.
possible. I'm trying, man.
All of a sudden you slip into insanity.
I haven't been
get
doing any
manic.
drugs or anything because I'm really
That's
worried
good.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll definitely make you think different.
I thought about getting drugs, but I decided against it, which I'm actually pretty proud of myself.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm not doing drugs anymore. Well, just weed
And booze.
and booze and coffee.
How's your drinking been?
Drinking's been relatively healthy. The one thing I realize about having a fuck buddy, for lack of a better term, is I'm focused on said person and not just continually drinking.
I definitely drink more when I'm bored.
No,
Something
totally.
to do.
Yeah, when I'm by
and
myself.
smoking weed too. Like edibles just don't do it for me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to stop smoking weed. The being sick has helped.
Yeah.
Don't want to.
When your body starts saying "fuck you," yeah, really helps the control.
Yeah, I'm going to Houston for 2 weeks.
Really?
In March, the end of March. March
Nice.
14th to like the 27th.
Shit. Might have to bank some podcasts.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Do a bunch of them and then just release them then.
Totally. Yeah, we got some comedians that are stoked to come on. Been meeting a few other people I don't really remember. All I've been thinking about for like the last 5 days is pussy and how it's gonna get me into a weird relationship situation.
Yeah.
But good comedy's coming out of it, which
That's
is
good.
exciting. I've
Yeah.
been writing a lot.
Just banging and
Just
then writing.
shitting on myself, yeah. Pretty much.
That kind of sucks, huh?
I feel like an author, yeah. Or like a real artist, just fucking and then smoking a bowl while I'm writing jokes. Dick out.
Put your joint in one of those cigarette holders like Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah, I need one of those.
Just a typewriter.
I need one.
Hold on, babe. I'll be right there.
Fuck, it's exhausting, man. And the whole added element of children being attached to said individual is, I don't want to fuck with that at all.
They're not there while you're fucking, right?
Not once.
You play out here.
No, she has a very good friend that has been watching her kids, which is cool.
Well,
and the
that's
baby
nice.
daddy is involved, so that's good.
Have you-
Apparently.
You know who the baby daddy is?
Nope.
That's good.
Yep.
He's in prison.
Nope.
Next thing you know, you going up to prison every month to get the check.
No, that's not happening. Yeah. I don't want to affect the kids' lives whatsoever. You know, we've been talking about this a lot.
That's good. Must be what's on your mind.
Yeah, sorry. I'm
really-
a rambler.
Really on your mind. I don't have much else to talk about. I've been sick. That's all I've been doing.
my sex life.
I've not been having sex lately
That makes sense.
just because of the sickness.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to bang somebody who's coughing up nastiness.
No, and that's the thing. I mean, this is kind of an off time for you where you're not having sex, but the majority of my time is that. You know, like, I've had some sexual encounters, but it's exciting to have available regular sex, you know? Especially, like, she gave me some real pro tips on how to eat pussy. That's the other thing about being with, like, a 30-year-old that's had some kids and stuff. They know what they're there for,
Right.
you know? And she's like, whoa, calm down. And I feel like, yeah, I've definitely improved that game.
Yeah.
The second time I didn't need instructions.
That's
so,
good.
Yeah, made the job happen. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Been fucking hard, Phil.
So I've heard.
Yeah, it's a fucking mess, though.
That bad, huh?
And other than that, well, it just seems like it's about to be. You know, when you're watching Shameless and you just see everything start unraveling?
Mm-hmm.
That was me this morning when I was getting, like, very, very long text messages. Just, like, started seeing this fucking wire coming off the spool and everything was about to hit the fan. It's just like, ah! I don't know. I'll try to be respectful as possible.
Do you like her as a person? Or you just like banging,
No, we get along pretty all right.
busting nuts?
We're definitely different people. She's the kind of person that likes to hang out with pongas late at night, so...
Yeah, I don't see you doing that.
No, she tried. She was like, come on, just come in for a drink. And I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I will be in a fight in 20 minutes if I'm hanging out with you in there. I saw the writing on the wall, man.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, that'll happen. You're getting too old for that.
way
Getting
too
in
old.
fights and pongas.
I'm not getting in a fight at Ponga's. And if I do,
Stupid.
I don't want to go to jail.
No.
Who's going to take care of my dog?
Right. You're
Like-
an adult. You got responsibilities.
Yeah. Somebody's got to keep the fire going or the pipes will freeze. Like, it happens. Happened 2 days ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Came back. It's all right.
Nothing's busting.
Mm-mm. Just my nuts, Phil.
Yeah.
Just busted nuts. God damn it.
Oh, man.
I really got to
Well,
pee,
that's
man.
good.
I'm sorry. Can we
No,
take
you're
a
good.
break?
We'll take a break. I
All
have to
right.
pee, too.
We'll be back, you fucks.
That was weird.
Yeah, that happens sometimes, I guess.
Did it twice.
Sorry, guys. I just realized we're super fucking low energy on this episode. I'm going to try to do my best to pick it up. I've been...
Brian's having a therapy session.
yeah, this is my therapy, then my diary entry,
Yeah.
me logging my feelings, apparently.
Your diary.
I hope you guys fucking like it, because...
I'm not even real. This is just a dream.
Dude, I
gonna wake
have
up.
dreams like this.
It's just all going to be a dream.
Dude, I have dreams like this. I had a dream the other night that I was like in a relationship with said single mom. I had a dream about spending money I didn't have. Like, I've been having some fucked up dreams recently. And I actually have, like, my bank account's fine, you know, but I had a dream of, like, spending, like, $5,000 on something. And I woke up like, what the fuck am I doing?
Sex swing.
Exactly. The top of the line, dog.
Yeah.
Leather, like, ship ropes. You know what I mean? Like, that motherfucker's never coming down.
Yeah.
I think chains would be more effective. Ship ropes give you, like, rope splinters.
Well, you got to have like leather at the end of them. Leather straps.
Right.
You can't just have the ropes.
Mm.
But the ropes would hold up pretty good.
Good.
I mean,
Because that's what I got.
yeah,
So,
like, are you fucking big girls? Is that what's happening?
I've been a pretty equal opportunity employer recently.
That's good, man. At least you're not shallow.
No, the girl I'm like, this one is actually really hot. She's got a great body on her. I'm thoroughly impressed with partially myself for pulling her. You know what I mean? But at the same time, she's a real good sport and fucking goes for it. I don't know, man. It's the first time where a chick was like, I'm super attracted to you in quite a while. So I feel like I'm being pursued, but it also makes me scared. I don't like feeling like the prey. Not that I want to feel like a predator either, but...
Would you let her lick your butthole? No? Not even if she asked you? She was like, pretty please? No? I feel like it would go differently if it actually was happening.
I don't.
No?
No, I'm pretty adamant about this, and she
Wow.
doesn't want a mouthful of hair, and like, unless I just showered, it's not gonna be awesome. Like,
No. Damn.
you know, maybe it's not true love. Maybe that's how we know it's not true love, because I'm
Sean Mo said that, you know, if you find a girl that'll lick your asshole, marry her.
right, but
He also doesn't like. I think that's a lie, honestly.
I bet he likes his asshole
Yeah.
licked. Yeah, I was listening to this week's Risky Whip.
I think most
Whiskey
guys
reel.
in the moment would probably let it happen.
Really?
Oh.
I get a little weird when a chick starts sucking on my balls.
Really?
It's like getting real close. I know my balls were just laying on my asshole. Especially if I'm there, legs open, you know, on bottom. Like, my balls are resting on my asshole. So I guess, I mean, she's gotten pretty close. I mean,
You have
keep
just like a flat ass, no ass cheeks.
Mm.
Just like a board. Your balls just hang right on your
No,
asshole.
but I'm just saying if my legs are spread open a little bit, which they always are, yeah, my balls are just, I
Yeah.
guess there's some ass cheek
Dude,
cushion there.
Ball powder is the best.
Yeah.
Ball powder keeps you fresh. Not so wet, and, you know, when you're, you know, expecting a blowjob later that evening, put some ball powder on.
Really?
Smells so much better.
I just imagine like a paste forming and then that
That's
being
why you use
in
ball powder and not baby
her
powder.
mouth.
I'm like, yeah, well, that's, yeah, I don't know. I
She's
don't know
already
what's
licked
better.
balls.
What's better, some paste or some Famunda cheese? Maybe you should just shower before you get your balls licked. That's what you should take from
I've been
this
showering a
podcast.
lot recently. Yeah.
That's good.
Well, because I feel like I got to be presentable, right? So I shower before sex time, and then I got to work and stuff, so I can't just smell like pussy. So I got to shower afterwards. But when you're just constantly fucking, it's hard to keep up with the cycle, Phil.
Yeah, when I started banging one of the girls that I was dating in high school, and we started fucking every day at lunch. We would just go home because my parents weren't home.
Just smelling of
And-
teenage angst
Yeah.
and
Just condoms.
sex.
Yeah.
Oh, latex.
I would just go to I think it was history class. It was the next class. And I would just go to history class right after lunch, just reeking like pussy and latex.
Goddamn right you did.
Yeah. For like 2 weeks. Just like, yes, I love sex.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
We were like 16.
There's been times where I went to the gym and like worked up a sweat and then I started smelling pussy. Like, oh God, that's me. You know?
That's pretty bad.
That was more when I was in a relationship. When I wasn't using condoms. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, you still smell like pussy, though. And then you smell like latex. I
Right.
hate the smell of latex.
Yeah, your dick doesn't smell like pussy, but all your pubes do. And your balls and your asshole, like everywhere there might have been runoff, for lack of a better term.
Yes, for lack of a better term, runoff pussy juice.
Pussy runoff.
We're going all over the place today. That's good.
It's mostly been fucking,
Mm-hmm.
which is better than, you know, me talking about crimes.
Just letting you guys know that Brian is fucking a single mom.
Mm-hmm.
Hard.
Real hard. And she's gonna hear this and text me, "You didn't fuck me that hard," which is funny. Which it would be funny.
Yeah.
But I'd probably never fuck her again. Just say, don't humiliate me like that.
Don't lie.
No, I don't care. Yeah.
Well,
I'd
it's not like she has her own podcast. She's like, this guy
That's
does
fine.
not fuck good.
You know how much that would help our podcast if somebody else started talking about us, even in a negative light? Because if somebody's like, "I heard you suck at fucking," if they're hot enough, I could be like, "We can try it." If you want to see how bad I am at sex,
Give it a shot.
yeah,
Yeah, that's best case scenario.
right. That's how I like to
Win-win.
perceive my life is gonna happen, but it's rarely that way. Yeah, man. I don't know. I gotta stop thinking about this.
Yeah,
It's fucking up my day.
that's your life. It's your life.
For the
You've
last,
been writing a lot of comedy and then just fucking.
pretty much, and
Yeah.
plowing snow. That's all I've done. Plow
Yeah.
snow, plow a single mom, plow through some comedy writing. You know, the 3 Ps.
I haven't done any of those things. Well, snow.
Yeah. Not
I've been
writing?
doing. Not really. I should have been. Well, I was sick. I've just felt like shit.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I've been doing, so I'm off Thursdays, and that's when the open mics are, right? So Thursdays, I've kind of been like going to the gym, doing my thing. This last week, I did some fucking. And then I was sitting down and writing like a full page. And for me, like a full page is about 5 minutes, you know? And I can add some stuff on stage because I know I'm going to leave some of this shit out, you know?
Yeah.
Which I've just now started to figure out. But it's fucking exciting. I feel like I'm making little breakthroughs, and my stage presence was a lot better. And I was really worried, man. I was last. Nobody did great.
Yeah.
Like, it was not like the open mic we went to where everybody was just falling out of their chair. Like, it filled up really late, and nobody was doing awesome, even like the bangers in town.
He was mad at the snow.
And I was just like, fuck, I'm going to eat a dick in front of this girl that I want to fuck tonight. And I did really good, which was probably, hopefully, an attractive quality, you know?
Totally.
And the sex was good, man. It's good. It's good sex.
So we've heard.
But it's hard to, let's just say this is the first sexually compatible relationship I've had since my ex, you know? Every other experience, well, there was the one, but I was the side piece, and I can't do anything about that. But all the other ones were just a little awkward, you know, just a little off. Like, our rhythm was off. Like, we'd get to fucking, and the rhythm would be off, and it's like, da-da-da-da. It's not good, you know?
Oh.
But this chick jumped on top of me, and it was like,
Same rhythm.
it was perfect, bro. Yeah, in a different life, different circumstances.
Oh, no, man. I think you might be in love.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
All right.
No.
Testing you.
I'm just too nice, and she's like, just don't be a fucking asshole when you're tired of this. You know what I mean? I'm like, cool, totally. We'll be friends. I'll fucking high five you.
Not a ghoster.
It's Durango.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
you can't-
enter the stand-up comedy scene. She can find me every goddamn week if she wants to. You know, what am I going to do?
16,000 people.
Just move?
Yeah. Where would we move?
I don't know. I was going to ask you this. Where are you thinking about moving?
I don't know, man. I still don't even know what I'm going to do with my life.
I think about Houston, and then I just remember my cousin's dog's fleas, and
Yeah.
you have 3
really-
dogs.
They're all getting old. But I'm still going to have another dog.
Right.
I'm probably will always have dogs. Yeah, Houston, I don't like that weed's not legal.
Oh, yeah.
That would suck. We'd have to go
Fuck.
back to buying weed at gas stations and shit. And gas station parking lots. meeting people.
Talking to criminals.
Yeah, we'd have to just, allegedly, we would have to have our friends send us weed
Right.
through the mail if I was going to commit a crime.
But
I would never commit crimes.
A piece of cake to make happen. But yeah, I don't like committing crimes. That's why we live here. I don't know, man. I guess Denver's an option. You're not allowed to have pit bulls in fucking city limits of Denver. My dog looks exactly like a pit bull.
Yeah.
Because she
I don't know
is.
if I'd want to live downtown anyway.
Right.
Evergreen's cool.
Couldn't afford it anyway.
Yeah.
But then you're talking about
Commuting.
what, like an hour commute to go in?
You have to
Try to
find
do
a
as many
job.
spots as possible. I know. I was thinking recently, I wonder if I could do radio job. I think I'm good enough. Like, kind of like that feeling where they put me on last and I still did really good, you know, and they're like, hey, you got jokes.
Right.
I think if I got the opportunity, I could fucking nail it. Whether I could not curse is a whole nother subject. But I think I could fucking nail radio, but I'm sure it's not like there's a shitload of jobs in radio, you know?
Totally.
But that's... fuck, man, I want to make a living talking.
Most people who have jobs like that have gone to radio communication school of some sort.
Yeah, beat all the originality and creativity out of them. Whereas me, I'm a spring of creativity. I'm out here fucking single moms and talking about it.
That's
What's
the attitude
up?
you need, man, to make it.
Straight delusion.
Just straight to it works for some people. I don't know.
So far, I've been all right.
If I can make my online shit work, I can work from wherever, but it's still tough. I'm still trying to figure out the rhythms. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be.
Which sounds hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so you just got to put the time into it.
Right. I think there's no reason for us to move anywhere that doesn't have a comedy scene.
Well, yeah. I'm not going to move to Bisbee, Arizona.
I don't know. It might be awesome to be best friends with Doug Stanhope. What if he hated us?
Yeah,
like we got down there and we're like, dude, our comedian friend. And he's like, fuck you guys.
We would just
get
be
off my property.
Fucked up all the time. We would turn into Franks.
Yeah.
Just be hammered. Doing stand-up for a bunch of drunk people at a bar.
Go to the ranch every week.
Yeah. That's what we are doing.
So is that essentially an AA meeting, dude? I'm trying to work that into a joke, but I don't want to piss off the crowd. Or maybe I do. I'll just go full heel on them.
Yeah. I don't know.
Nah, I'm not a heel. I want to be loved.
Just hug me.
Just like me,
Yeah.
accept me, please. I feel like a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah, totally. I think that's
Just willing to
part
talk
of
about
life.
it. Yeah.
Making connections.
Without.
If you don't have anybody around, I think you go crazy. I don't know. My great grandpa Schneider went up to Alaska to fucking live by himself and die.
Uh-huh.
So maybe some people are that introverted. They don't want to do anything.
I don't know, man. For as much time as I feel like I want to spend by myself, when I am by myself, it's lonely, man. It's empty, you know? Need more stimulation when I'm really, really tired or obviously sick or...
Oh, well, that's the whole point of the Into the Wild book.
Yeah.
It's just like he went trying to find himself and realized that life sucks without enjoying it with anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And then he died.
Mm-hmm. And I agree. And it's the same thing. Like, I feel like I might be like getting to where I'm ready to start looking for another relationship. You know what I mean? But I'm not at a point where I'm willing to settle. I will not settle for something, you know, which is, I think, super intelligent. But I feel like we all get in this thing where it's like, oh, sex is awesome. And then it just starts building this relationship. And then before you know it, you guys' lives are intertwined and maybe you have a kid, whatever. And then years down the road, you realize you were just lonely and horny. And you made an agreement to spend the rest of your life with somebody that you don't necessarily have that much in common with.
You change every 7 years.
And not only that, but you change to impress people.
Yeah.
And if you're not together long enough to really be yourself, or you never allow yourself to be yourself, there's a lot of things that, like, Sarah didn't really know about me. You know what I mean? That it's just because I was kind of ashamed of those parts of my life, or, you know, shit I'm not proud of. I don't know. Just even in that 5-year relationship, there was shit that probably never came out, you know? And I think that's because somewhere I knew it wasn't going to be forever.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, I'll just hold on to this till it's over. And then I'll let it fucking break free whenever we break up. I'm single and doing cocaine in a camper in my friend's driveway. Allegedly. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Life's crazy. Your life is becoming crazy. It's not that
I'm
crazy.
allowing it to become...
Yeah.
Well, I'm an opportunist, you know? And... pussy is a rare commodity. And in my life, because I work in the middle of nowhere, I don't see people all that often. And
the
when
U.S. dollar should be backed by pussy.
Right. Fuck yeah. At least it's worth something.
I don't know. That's horrible. That's a horrible.
That sounds
thing to
awful,
say. Yeah,
right?
I'm sorry for
It's like,
I'm sorry for saying that, everybody.
yeah, that was not well thought out statement.
Fucking misogynic piece of shit.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a horrible person.
Nah.
No, I'm
Coel's
not.
been with you this long.
I don't know why.
Fuck. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Pussy
Yeah, pussy.
is a rare commodity.
It's a commodity. Yeah. And I don't know, I'm an opportunist, and when it comes around, I fucking accept it. And because it's not that, and the only time I go out really is to go do open mics, and all I'm thinking about is the comedians liking me and doing good on stage, and then hopefully the comedians still like me when I get off stage, and then I go home, you know, and then I go write for a while. I'm in no shape to try to get laid at those. So whenever an opportunity does come up, I feel like I jump on it, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Not in a rapey way.
Diving board.
She jumped on me, for the record.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't relate right now.
At the moment, yeah. Dude, I'm not real happy with myself at the moment. I could be worse off, though. Pussy's good.
Totally. There's definitely people out there not getting pussy.
And it gets
I'm
my
like,
mind...
Fuck you, bro.
See, in the first couple days, it took my mind off any other pussy. So I was, like, kind of able to focus. And at the gym, I wasn't even looking at other chicks. I was just like, fuck yeah. Probably bang this chick tonight, you know? And then, you know, a few days in, once it starts getting a little heavy, then all I'm thinking about is other chicks. And I find myself on Tinder at 2 a.m, which, let's be honest, you should not be able to access Tinder after, like, 10:30. Like,
Sure.
Dude.
Sure. I'd fuck her.
2 miles away? Yep.
Okay.
12 miles away? It's got a fire. Yeah. I don't know. I've been making some weird decisions. Not just little minute ways. I don't know.
You're not homeless doing crack behind an alley somewhere.
Right.
Not a lot of alleys in Durango. There's only a few.
And the ones there's bears in sometimes, so you gotta be careful.
It's a bad place to be a
Bears and raccoons.
crackhead.
Yeah, unless you're real fucking
I
scary.
don't know. There's some crackheads around town for sure.
Dude.
Because people give them free shit. It's easy to live. I don't know why you'd live here in the wintertime, though.
And I don't want to be an asshole if you are homeless and you're listening to this. For sure, get your shit together. But I don't want to be an asshole to the homeless dudes in town. You know, they're just trying to do their thing. They're freezing their balls off. They just made it through a night. But I was driving in the other morning, and there's just dudes, like, just barely making it across the road. There's no crosswalk. Like, there's snow everywhere. I can't fucking stop. Like, will you please get the fuck out of the road? So I don't murder you on accident, you know? I'm not trying to be like, this is my road. I'm just like, I don't know if I can fucking not kill you, dude.
That's what alcoholism does to you. You just don't give a fuck about anything anymore.
People are honking. They don't even look.
Yeah.
They don't.
It's sad.
Super sad.
But
and
now we're has a state of emergency to build a fucking wall.
yeah.
Like, there's so many more crises going on in America
Then the immigration.
than immigration. Yeah, it's
The
not
huge
that huge
immigration
of a
issue.
deal. There's more people. Most of illegal immigrants are from Canada here on expired visas. That's where most of the immigrants are. It's from fucking Canadians.
Fucking Canadians.
Like,
You half French fucks you.
how can you say it's not about race?
No, totally. And
It's super racist.
well, and I don't even know if Donald Trump believes what he's saying. I think he's just playing to dumb people.
Yeah.
The population that happens to still hold racist fucking thoughts and what's the word I'm looking for? Like qualities.
Well, yeah, they're just brainwashed basically. Like, and it's scary because we could be looking at a civil war if things keep splitting. You know, like this is how the fucking countries turn into smaller countries. All of a sudden, fucking Texas is its own country, and New Mexico and Colorado, and you start breaking off and branching off. And like, that's what shit happens. People are just dumb and they don't think about it. I think America's gonna be great forever.
I mean,
and they're just brainwashed. They mean they don't have any other views. They talk to people who are also Trump supporters, and I'm scared to bring up Trump politics when I'm at family dinners. You know what I mean? Because I know you can't talk to anybody about it. There's not actual conversations. It's just pro-Trump. You got to be a Trump supporter. You're a Republican. You know,
same thing in my family.
Yeah, but you can't sit down and have a conversation about it.
Well,
other than just, you know, I don't know, maybe you can. I'm scared to do it though.
Well, I'm not super educated on it, so I feel ignorant, and I feel like it's not my place to bring up that discussion. But what I'm starting to realize is other people are super ignorant on it too. They just have these weird little headline bullet point type pieces of information that make them feel super confident in their line of thinking. Yeah. Whereas
nobody fact checks anything.
No.
They just see it on social media and they think it's true.
It's so much easier these days.
Or Trump says it and everybody believes him. The Trump supporters are like, oh yeah, why would he lie to us? He's for the people. But if you actually look at the tax reforms that he's done, it hasn't done anything for the middle class. Everybody in the middle class that I've talked to has gotten less back on tax returns than they ever have in their entire lives.
Middle class is disappearing.
Yeah, and he's just giving tax cuts to all of his fucking billionaire friends, like every other politician. Like, oh, he's for us. He's going to save us from the Mexicans.
Well, it's like Dave Chappelle. He's like, I'm black, but I'm rich. Yeah. Donald Trump's here for me. Yeah. Like, fuck all you toothless motherfuckers. Like,
it's sad though, because it's my family. You know, it's like it's my grandma. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, we're not necessarily don't have the wool pulled over our eyes. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I see people post shit on Facebook, and it's like you don't have any idea what you're talking about, and I don't either. But I know that a lot of that shit is bullshit. The things that he says, like, if you actually fact check most of the shit that Trump says, he makes it up on the spot when people ask him shit.
Yeah, it's like me being the president.
Yeah, it's all just lies. Like, oh yeah, we're doing that.
Yeah. It's essentially like me being the president, just like, all right, I'm gonna fucking win this.
The first time that any reporter was like, you know, are you gonna declare a state of emergency? And he's like, you could see it in his face. He's like, oh shit, I can do that. We might do that. Yeah, you're right.
Right.
And then one of the, I think it was the Tonight Show or something, and they were like, stop giving him ideas. It's just like, oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I might do that. It's scary because he admitted right after he declared the state of emergency that he didn't have to. He just wanted to speed up the process. And that's not a state of emergency.
Right.
You can't
it's a state of convenience.
You can't just say, I'm maybe going to do it for like a month and then do it. It's not a state of emergency. And it's tyrannical. It's like how people start. All these people who are for Trump are constitutionalists, and he's stepping all over the Constitution right now. Because you're not allowed to do shit like that and just bypass the House and the Congress. Like, that's why those checks and balances are in place.
That's not a
it's not a
loophole to get your fucking point across.
Yeah, and that's
in case there's a fucking emergency.
Right, and he's taking funds from actual, you know, if a hurricane all of a sudden hit Houston, they would have way less funding now than they would, you know, a couple years ago.
At least they still got Derek Lewis.
Yeah. Driving around in his truck.
The Black Beast, baby.
My balls is hot. That's why I don't got no underwear on. But yeah, it's crazy, and people are still just so pro-Trump. It was like the Bush and Reagan times. It's just that
it's a convenient
type of person.
Just tribalism.
I'm a Republican, and the left is just as bad with all the offensive bullshit. You know,
Agreed.
If you want to be called a certain pronoun, let me know. But don't be pissed off at me because I called you, hey dude, or hey man, what's up? You know?
Yeah, that was my best effort to be fucking.
Yeah, I'm
friendly.
just a nice person.
Yeah.
And
what about that jacked chick that's like, you want a fucking dude? I'll show you a fucking dude. Just go straight like roid rage on this poor little dude who's like, I'm sorry, sir.
Have you seen that dude has a rap video?
Yeah. It's like, ma'am.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm so sorry. Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, I don't know. I think I would call that person ma'am right away if they looked that. But even then, like,
dude, did you see that? They look like a drunk frat guy at a dare. Like, did not look like he was making an effort to be a woman.
he a little bit.
Really?
Just pretty-ish in the face.
Okay.
I'm into bodybuilders.
I know what kind of
It's
chicks you're into.
No, I mean, it's obvious that he was dressing to be a girl, and he's like, his voice is kind of high pitched.
Right, but I feel like if that was 10 years ago, it would have been like a Halloween fucking costume
10 years
or
ago,
something.
you listened to any of the original
Essentially beat
Joe
him to
Rogan
death.
podcasts, and they're still saying tranny.
Yeah.
I'm like, you wouldn't bang that tranny? I'd bang that tranny. Just like, it's crazy how far 10 years has gone.
Yeah, I said trans.
Mm-hmm.
Trans people.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, for so long, there's been certain groups that have been oppressed,
Uh-huh.
and now they're finally able to come out and
They have a voice.
wave their flag, and now the majority white population feels like they're missing out, I think, and we're just like splitting down the middle, and then you have us weird people in the gray area
Uh-huh.
that make, like, why
The
can't
rational people.
yeah, why can't you just be rational about everything?
People to see the positives of both
People get
sides.
so, you see it in diets too, like
Mhm.
people get so pro keto that it becomes a tribe.
Totally.
Like, oh, I'm on the carnivore diet. I'm like, oh, I'm on the keto diet.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, they get, and then they start, it's when you start giving other people shit for not following the exact same thing that you're doing.
I agree. And I've definitely been guilty of that. But only never like keto or, something super
Or
strict. But
stop
just
being
like
a fat
the
piece of
people
shit.
I love, you know what I mean? Just like, please don't subsist on muffins and Coca-Cola. Like, please?
Right.
Is there anything I can do to talk you out of this? Like, meat, veggies. It's not that hard.
Quit being a goddamn liberal.
Exactly. I'm a fucking liberal pussy.
You sound
that
like a
doesn't
vegan pussy liberal.
Yeah, that doesn't like Wonder Bread or fucking Kraft
I bet
cheese.
you voted for Clinton, didn't you?
Goddamn right I did. No, I didn't.
I didn't vote.
I didn't vote.
I'm gonna
No.
vote this time.
Me too.
I'm gonna put there's a lot of fucking Democratic candidates now. They're really pushing to get Trump out.
Yeah, there's like 20 in there.
I think, honestly, all the legal things that Trump's going through, I think that would be the best for him to just get out of office.
Yeah, the
Or
spotlight is
his ego is gonna take over, and he's gonna fucking try to be a dictator.
slap America with his dick. Mushroom print.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, and again, I'm not educated on it. If you disagree with us, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I do agree that I think
But send us an email and give me a pros and cons list of what Trump's done since he's been in office.
yeah, Phil will definitely comb through that. He'll go through it with a fine-tooth comb, and I will check it and let Phil know that it's there. 'Cause, yeah, if you want to get my attention, send a different kind of email is what I'm saying. But I'm sure Phil would definitely check it out.
Just a dick pic
I'll send
as
it around.
as the subject.
That'd be awesome. Fuck Trump. Oh,
Yeah, fuck Trump.
I'm not saying that because I am a fucking idiot.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's just, yeah, never. I'm not gonna.
I
go
will
into
say it seems like it's fucking crazy that he's running the country, and he does seem to be poorly thought out when he presents himself or represents our country.
I'm just,
with his
I'm
speeches.
a person of facts,
Mm-hmm.
and everything I've ever looked at is not great.
Kind of like this podcast,
Yeah.
all lies,
Yeah, all lies.
100% alleged.
It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm out of beer.
Oh goddamn. Well, we got more, my friend.
Oh man, you're a good friend.
I try to be a good friend. So on a lighter note, that's not
This is this weekend.
our
this
leader.
fight?
Yes. Yeah, this weekend, and this is one of the rare times we've actually caught the fucking fight card before the fucking fight comes out on the podcast. We've always talked about it a little late, so we apologize. But this motherfucking Saturday
Damn, this is a pretty stacked card.
is UFC 235, and it is a super fucking stacked card. So I know on the prelims is Mickey Gall. Where is that sexy young man? He's not there, huh? Oh,
this is just the main card.
See, I think this one's not on the main card though.
Really?
Yeah. But Mickey and this one I don't think either.
Wow.
Or this one. I think this is the main card.
That's weird.
And
There's
a
only
chick fight.
Oh yeah, I
There's
see.
a chick fight. Carla, no. Like Tisha Torres is fighting. But so on the prelims, I know Mickey Gall is fighting Diego Sanchez.
Damn.
How do you feel about that fight?
Firefight. Fuck, man.
Mickey Gall's been training with Joe Schilling.
He has, but Diego Sanchez is a monster. He is getting old.
He
could be one of those guys that, I don't know. That's an interesting fight. I'd like to see how. I think they're both going to try to stand up.
Really?
I think Diego Sanchez might put pressure on him and try to take him down, but
I think Mickey Gall would welcome that.
Yeah.
The jits. And I think he might be more aggressive on the feet, especially with kicks and such, hoping that he goes to the ground, you know? And just Diego Sanchez is a motherfucking firecracker, dude. You gotta, he'll knock your fucking head off.
Yeah. Mickey Gall's definitely going to try to get it to the ground.
Yeah. But again, he's been training with Joe Schilling, so who knows how confident he's getting in his hands and his kickboxing and shit. So I think it's going to be interesting. He's 5-1, I think.
For some reason, when we first started talking about it, I was thinking about Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Oh.
And that's why I was...
Instead of Mickey Gall?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, fuck. Yeah, okay, now that makes more sense. Yeah, Mickey Gall, definitely going to add more pressure.
Yeah.
For takedowns. But, yeah, I got Diego Sanchez on that.
Really? I got Mickey Gall. I think it's going to be a submission.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, you want to watch these this weekend?
I do.
We're going to watch these this weekend, you fucks. So I know the last fight on the prelims is Jeremy Stevens versus Zabit and
Magomed Sharipov.
Magomed Sharipov. Yeah, another fucking Russian murderer. I think he might be from Dagestan.
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah, I think Jeremy Stevens' aggression is gonna lend himself to Zabit. I think he's just gonna pull like old school Anderson Silva, just matrix counters.
Yeah, if
I had to guess. And I don't know who Jeremy Stevens fought last, but
didn't he lose?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he lost.
It was somebody I don't remember.
And after that, we have OSP's fighting Serkinov, Holmes fighting somebody, Lado.
I got Holmes and
got Holmes and OSP.
Yeah, for sure.
And the main card, I believe, starts with Lawler versus Askren. Or Garbrandt. I don't know, one of those. But Robbie Lawler, Ben Askren, how do you feel about it, Phil?
Oh, man, I hope it's not just like a fucking kind of like a Khabib fight.
I have a feeling it's
just
gonna
be take him down and beat on him for fucking 3 rounds.
That's what Ben Askren's done his whole career. Yeah. For those of you that don't know Ben Askren, he just left, is it 1 fighting championships?
Yeah.
Was it 1?
It was 1. Because that's the trade that they had with DJ.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Ben Askren, just a complete monster. Literally hasn't been hit in years. He just takes motherfuckers down and rides them like...
Lawler's a seasoned vet, though. He's been doing it for a long time. It's going to be a lot harder to take him down than a lot of other people.
Totally. This is a whole new fucking thing for Askren. This is the UF motherfucking
and that was my next point is, one is, it's not UFC. It's still not the caliber. The UFC has the best fighters in the world.
I would argue probably 95% of our listeners don't know what 1 fighting championships is.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Maybe no.
Maybe, but...
UFC and buttholes go well together.
That's true. I just, if we ask Sean Moe about 1...
He might, but
I'm
he's
not very educated on it. Oh,
I've never watched 1. No. I've never watched 1.
No.
Not 1.
I was listening to the Whiskey Reel, and they were talking about Cain Velasquez and Ngannou fight. That was pretty interesting. They talked about you, too. Aaron said you were a lovely person to meet.
I need to listen to that.
He's excited to collaborate.
Nice. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Fuck yeah. Something. But yeah, Robbie Lawler, Ben Askren.
What do you think?
I have a feeling I'm just going to take Askren, man. Did Lawler fight Woodley last? Was that his last fight?
No. I don't remember.
Okay. Well,
Maybe.
Doesn't really matter.
We have the power.
They're giving him fucking Ben Askren, a brand new guy, which is a sick fight, and I'm super stoked about it, but it's kind of a, I don't know, for Robbie Lawler, feels, I mean, he accepted the fight. I don't know. But something tells me that Ben Askren is just going to ride him.
Yeah. Probably. But Lawler, he could be working on his defense, his takedown defense. I mean, he's definitely working on that, but he's a seasoned fighter.
Definitely.
He's not a new guy.
He's one of the best.
And he's well-rounded. He's been in the game for a long time.
Agreed. And, I mean, I think anybody that saw it can agree that his fight with fucking, who's our boy that's in Bellator now? McDonald.
Mm-hmm.
His fight with Rory McDonald is fucking legendary.
Right.
And he came out on top, right?
Yep.
Yeah, with his
he won.
fucking split lip and all.
And when he fought Cowboy, too.
Oh,
He beat
yeah.
Cowboy.
Damn it.
Had a decision.
How about Cowboys fighting motherfucking Conor McGregor, Phil?
This is going to be great.
Woo!
I'm stoked.
That was way too
I'm going
loud.
to be
I
really.
apologize.
It's okay. That's why we had a compressor.
Fuck yeah.
Catch that shit.
I'm very, very excited about that. Very nervous, obviously.
Yeah, I love Cowboy. If anybody's going to beat Conor, I want it to be Cowboy.
Yeah. He's just not Khabib. I don't know. Scares me. But
It's a different fight.
It's doable.
It's a more exciting fight.
And there's nothing saying Cowboy can't choke his ass out like Nate did.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
If it goes into the ground, Conor has no chance.
like, who was the last dude?
Cowboy is
Cowboy
a
choked the fuck
fucking
out.
a beautiful black belt, and that is about his looks.
Yeah. He's
Not
got a
about his skill.
dick on him. Set of hairy balls.
Whoa,
Sorry.
that's Brian's thing.
I like a clean, tidy sack.
Yeah, me too. If I was gonna have to have any sack,
Right.
it'd be less hairy.
Yeah. Don't add insult to injury and get a pube in my teeth. What about fucking Cody Garbrandt and Pedro Munoz?
I got Garbrandt.
Yeah. What do you think? KO? I got KO.
Yeah, either a knockout or a TKO.
Right. Yeah, and I'd like to see Cody
Stoppage.
come back. He
Yeah.
was fucking amazing, and then just got starched by TJ. TJ fucked him up.
Twice.
And then twice, 100%. Yeah, and that brings us to our co-main, which is a title fight. Tyrone Woodley versus Kamaru Usman. This is going to be super interesting. Like,
Woodley looked great in his last fight.
he's looked great in his last...
He was aggressive. Who did he fight?
I don't know. I can look it up. But even when he fought Wonder Boy, I mean, he's the only one that's been able to neutralize Wonder Boy.
Yeah, that's how you have to fight Wonder Boy.
Exactly, and that's the thing.
He can't play
if
into
he
his
can
game.
fight Usman, kind of in an opposite way because Usman's like a fucking savage wrestler, but if he can just kind of play to his strengths and not let Usman get on top of him and fucking Khabib him, I think he can knock him the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know, man. I feel like it's possible,
I agree.
but I also see Usman
I
potentially.
haven't really seen Usman fight that much. I don't know much about him.
Well, everybody just kind of considers him boring. Oh, he fought Darren Till.
Darren Till.
He knocked out Darren
He
Till.
was a big
Which
guy.
is super
and he was,
impressive.
Yeah, he was super aggressive with that fight.
And Darren
His-
Till's huge.
Dana White was actually excited. Dana White's usually pissed off at Tyrone Woodley.
Right. But I'm guessing he saw a chink in Darren Till's armor and
Yeah.
fucking exploited it. And I think that's what he's probably going to do to Usman because, well, I think it would be best for the fans and everything because I think Usman's going to be a pretty boring champion. He's that guy that just rides everybody until the clock runs out and nobody wants to fight him because of it.
Yeah.
Because he's not that big of a name, because he's not a big draw, because he's a wrestler. But he's also made his way to the title, you know. So if he got the title, I mean, hopefully we'd get a rematch situation. But
Yeah.
I think it would be bad for the
It's a boring
welterweight
fight,
division.
but it's a good technique
Yeah.
to win fights.
And I think
Just dominate.
part of me thinks that if Woodley can, because he's a very super proficient wrestler, NCAA wrestler, right?
Yeah.
Just a bad motherfucker. So I think his competence on the ground plus his knockout power could be the right combination, you know, because he can hang with the wrestling And I bet just as like such a high level wrestler, he can recognize other wrestlers doing shit that he's going to be able to pick up on faster than like a kickboxer.
Yeah.
So if he could see that and just fucking throw a bomb and knock him out, I kind of think that might be how the fight ends.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you can't slip up on his power.
No, he will knock you the fuck out. And our main event, John Bones Jones, who they've been calling the UFC bad boy.
Yeah.
Just super gay.
Picograms McGee.
John Pico Jones is versus Anthony Smith.
I wonder if he's going to have Picos in his system. And how is it going to play off? I know, but it's one of those things.
It's a factor.
Yeah.
People are going to talk about it.
It's fine.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's small amounts.
Right. A little more than last time, but not a big deal.
Slightly a little more. It's just long-term metabolites.
I wouldn't even worry about it. We didn't even find any short-term or medium-term metabolites. It's all just long-term, even though they went up from the last test.
Right.
That doesn't show any evidence that he's been using it.
Yeah, if there's not that much research on it, wouldn't it make more sense that the criminals and the guys who are doing it illegally know more about it, and the people who are trying to find out hasn't figured it out yet?
That's pretty much how it's been rolling the whole time professional sports have been going, right?
Yeah. It's like they're
the criminals
figure
are always
something out.
one step ahead, and then the law enforcement, or drug enforcement, whatever, and then back and forth.
Yeah, it's kind of sketchy, but I don't give a fuck. Let them picogram. Let all of them picogram. Like if it's signing a contract that this person's going to be
aware.
Well, yeah. If you want to be all natural and you're still a badass, then do it. But
it's like having sex with a transsexual person. As long as you're aware of the situation before you make that decision, I'm fine with it. But if you get in my bed and you have a dick, like, I'm not going to beat you up, but I'm not going to be stoked about it.
I get it, though. I mean, it's a sport where you're trying to kill somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And if you add a little bit more power to Francis Ngannou, you think that's a good thing?
Yeah, would Alistair Overeem still be able to make sentences?
Yeah.
Who knows?
No, I do not want.
Right, and that's the thing.
Or he just decapitated somebody.
Yeah. These fighters are people's children. Yeah. They're people's dads. They're people's husbands, wives. Like, yeah, I don't think...
Does it add that much, though?
It's all... I guess recovery is the big thing. And
everybody was doing it in the beginning days, and nobody died.
Right. And you hear a lot more people talking about how exciting those days were, too.
Yeah, people are way more precise and skilled now, though.
Totally. Yeah, I don't know. I say if it's, as long as everybody's aware of it, I really don't give a fuck. And
I don't know.
It's like fighting Brock Lesnar, man. Everybody's, what you're getting into.
I think Anthony Smith is still too new to beat John Jones.
Really? I think he's been fighting since like 2008.
Really?
I think he's been like around.
Well, still. I mean, John Jones is
GOAT.
Greatest of all time.
Yep. Yeah, I think John Jones is going to head kick him into oblivion.
Yeah. I think that's what's going to happen.
But John Jones is a minus 800 plus favorite.
Damn.
So if you're looking for a dog, Anthony Smith could pull it off. Who knows? I mean, it's a fight. Anything could happen. Throw down $100, throw down $10, get an 800% return. That'd be kind of dope.
Yeah. So
don't bet your house on it.
Anthony Smith is a plus 100. So he's you.
I think
bet $1 or bet 100, you win 800.
I think so. Yeah,
that's how it works.
Right. Yeah, John Jones is a minus 850 favorite.
So you have to,
or as of this morning.
Yeah. So you have to bet $850 to win $100.
Right. Get your money back and then get $100. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, there's no money to be made there, but Kamaru Usman also, if you do happen to be a gambling person, has a hell of a chance of winning. And he's an underdog, so that's where if there's any money to be made, I pretty much just took that from Brendan Schaub. So.
Yeah. I haven't gambled in a while.
Nah, me neither. If I'm going to gamble, I'd rather just do it with my friends.
Right.
Especially in the fight game, man. I've lost so many goddamn bets on fights. On fights that I was positive.
Who would have thought that fucking Amanda Nunes was going to knock out
in 30 seconds?
That quick and that ferocious.
Yeah, who would have thought that Chris Weidman would throw a fucking wheel kick in the third round with Luke Rockhold and then get beat the fuck out of?
Oh, that was bad.
I know, and I lost money on it.
Yeah.
And I was a sore loser, I remember.
Yeah, I probably owe money to you and other people that Just never got paid.
I wouldn't
Probably
worry about
equals
it.
itself out.
We keep it pretty low stakes.
I gotta pee, man.
One blow job, finger in the butt, something like that.
I don't remember that.
All right, one more pee break, and then we're going to finish this off for you motherfuckers. We love you.
Would you ever go watch a donkey show in Mexico?
Yes. How much does it cost?
For real, it depends on how much it costs.
Right. If
don't
it's
know.
super affordable, going in once, which I think was a Joe Rogan bit, because you don't want to go back to
Yeah.
America and be like, fuck. What was the look on the donkey's face? I think that's
Kind of felt bad for the girl.
pretty much verbatim of Joe Rogan. Yeah.
Kinda.
And Clerks.
Kind of felt bad for the horse. Or the
Or was
donkey.
that
Some
Zach and Mary make a porno?
Knocked up.
Oh, Knocked Out. God damn it, I want to see that.
Went to the show in Tijuana. Like a girl fucking a horse.
And at first you're like, oh, it's 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah.
It's like at first you're like, oh, cool, a girl fucking a horse, you know?
When you get there and it's a girl fucking a horse, you kind of just feel bad for the girl. And you feel bad for the horse, too.
I just watched that the other day. I only watched
What'd
half
you
of
do
it
this
'cause I was
weekend?
fucking-
It's like, I was really wanting an egg salad sandwich. I went to town, got all the
ingredients,
all the accoutrement.
3 dozen eggs, some mayonnaise, and
I spent like 4 hours doing it. But after I was done, I just didn't really feel like eating it.
yeah.
He's like, cool. Cool.
My favorite scene is still, or one of them, Kevin Hart. He's just talking shit. Kevin Hart's big break. A lot of the. Yeah. No, you just got
Both
fucked
y'all.
up with him.
Both y'all.
This your boy? Yeah, that's my boy. We represent the same smart tech.
Shit's good.
You just got fucked up with him.
It's crazy how old that movie is.
And I was trying to enjoy it, and this girl was trying to talk to me about her day and stuff, and I just
Sucking on your balls.
Yeah. She keeps trying to get into sexual interactions on the couch. My couch is too small. That's where my dog eats her treats. And I just don't like my naked ass on my couch seat, you know? My couch cushion. The same reason I wouldn't fuck the couch cushion without like a cloth barrier, a shirt maybe, even some old drawers. I don't know. But now I don't like my naked skin on the couch cushions. Not the sensitive skins, you know, like the booty hole and stuff.
Is it a feeling thing, or you just don't want to get your couch nasty?
It's more like I don't want to get my butt nasty. I just feel like the couch has been through a lot. I got it from your sister, who got it for free from somebody else. And it is now residing in my house. So I don't like let my balls touch it or my ass cheek.
Probably be fine.
I don't like to put my face on it. I know, but then if my balls touch it, then I accidentally put my face on it. There's that too. You can't. I mean, I guess you could take the covers off the cushions and throw them in the wash, but it's not like you could just power wash that motherfucker and expect it to be clean.
That's your extent of being a germaphobe.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like my face
I don't give a fuck.
and my
I will
sensitive
bang on
bits.
the couch anywhere.
Well, my couch is a
fucking hotel
love
couches.
seat too, and I'm 6 foot tall.
I try to bang on every surface in a hotel room.
See, as long as her ass is on the surface, not mine. That's
It's like, dude, doggy.
yeah.
Doggy style.
Okay, I like where you're going with it. And then she goes from her hands on said soiled surface to stroking your dick,
Yeah. You gotta
putting
do
a finger in your asshole.
upward frog.
Upward frog.
So you're both like,
That's not gonna be good.
no,
I need
it
leverage.
is good. That's the best leverage. If she's on a couch
Okay.
and she's like in a frog stance,
Oh,
upward frog.
I got you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you now.
Think about a frog going, and then you're behind her.
Usually their
And you're doing
thighs get tired.
You're doing an upward frog.
See, then your thighs get tired.
Then you're doing that's some pussy shit, man.
Okay.
You're not fucking right.
Oh,
If you're getting tired,
Usually that's the sign of I am fucking right. Usually, like when I'm super out of breath, just like, because I'm a fucking gentleman, man. If I
Next
hear a girl
time,
is getting close,
she's
I
like,
will
"What-
kegel.
what position
Just-
do you want to do now? And just be like upward frog.
Upward frog. Meow. Right
Give
meow.
me a call. Hey Phil, I'm trying upward frog. How'd you say how to do it again?
Can you send me a picture? Like a diagram, maybe?
It's just me and myself.
Just a draw.
I made a video. It'll be better, more informative.
Like a pillow as the other person or something. All right, here's what you're going to want to do.
No, I'm gonna just do 2 scenes and put them together.
Oh,
Same camera angle.
Fuck yeah, I'm into it.
Just put them on top of each other.
Like,
so it look like I'm upper frogging myself.
that would be hot.
That would be hot.
I paid for that.
Just the other one has me in a wig.
Just
the beard.
Beard, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Just like fake tits.
Ribbit.
They're like different sizes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't have two of the same size t-shirts or whatever you're using. I don't know.
And my tits are just different sizes.
This really fell off the wagon.
That's what happens.
Yeah. Oh, I saw the girl, the low-hanging fruit girl. We were cool.
That's good.
We watched comedy together.
She seems like a cool person.
Totally. And she was like, so, you made our little encounter into a bit, huh? I was like, there's no bit. It was just a funny thing to say at the time. And then I was so nervous she was there. The next time I did comedy, I just left that bit out. There's a bit, though.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm trying to be nice. But there's definitely a bit. I'm getting to the point where I'll say more on stage than I'll say on this podcast.
Really?
Because it's only those people that will ever hear it. Whereas this, who knows who might listen to it in 10 years? In 10 years.
Yeah.
Somebody could listen to this and be like, fucking single moms, Brian? Really? Like, it's a public service. I feel like I should start a company.
Yeah.
Single mom bangers. I'm really getting into this whole new side of Tinder. It's very exciting.
Thinking about monetizing it. Monetizing my dick.
Dude, it's a
Cam
service,
boy.
man.
I'm telling you.
Cam.
Then you really get out in front of people.
I know.
But you don't have to actually see anybody. You just talk to them online.
Right.
You can just imagine all of them are girls.
I think they're going to be able to tell that I'm not into it. You know, I'm more into...
Well, yeah, you gotta be in it to win it.
Right. But I feel like money isn't enough to make me, like, genuinely horny.
If you're making like 10 grand a month,
I
to
could
show
be
people your butthole.
real fake horny for that.
That's what I'm saying. Some people are making that much.
Damn.
Some people are making lots of money.
Just
like 100 grand a year.
do cam boy stuff and come talk about it on the podcast. Just wait for my dad to hear that episode.
I spread my butt cheeks today for the first time. Wasn't that bad.
Wasn't that bad.
I was the only one to touch myself.
Right. I didn't even have to show my pussy. Oh, that's what the dominatrix said.
Yeah. I bet people pay her to not show her pussy.
Right.
Don't show it to me.
Fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
I don't get it. But you don't have to get everything, Phil. It's a beautiful world.
That's why I'm going to cut down on the porn, because I don't want to get to that point where I have to watch somebody
not show you their pussy.
Poop on a cucumber to get off.
Yeah.
It's like I can't come anymore unless I see a cucumber.
Maybe I'll challenge myself. See, that's the thing. If I decide I'm not going to watch porn for a week, then I'm going to fuck this single mom every goddamn day. I'm going to do it. I'm not watching porn for a week. 1 week. No pornography.
Right.
And you fuckers know I'll tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Told you the truth about everything else.
I'm not going to watch porn for a while.
Except, yeah.
For at least a week.
I'm going to go a week. Gentleman's bet. What happens if one of us watches porn?
I'm already 2 days in. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll figure something out.
Gentleman's bet. The other one has to show their asshole on our YouTube channel. Which wouldn't bum me out that much other than our YouTube channel would be taken
show
down.
Our search history.
Okay.
I was just researching something.
POV Latino girls. So I've learned a lot since this podcast started. I only do that in private mode now.
For real.
It's hard to find. And that's not something I'd be ashamed of people finding. Like, yeah, I'm into...
Yeah, I really want to bang a Latino chick.
Yeah, push search and tell me the girl on top is super fucking hot. Because she is.
Always.
Always. God damn it.
Sometimes there's some user uploaded things on Pornhub. It's like, Jesus Christ.
No, there's some real poor quality. Poor actor choices. Just poor all around.
There was this one POV, and it was like, dude bangs his friend's girlfriend in the basement, and she was super hot, and the dude looked like Leighton.
Yeah.
Like,
that'll throw me off.
Short, little, pudgy dude, like, with a little tiny dick.
Yeah.
Just, like, banging this hot chick, and I was like, what the fuck? How is this possible?
Yeah, I feel like in porn, the dude's got to have a bigger dick than me. Like, at least my size dick, or... has to look about like that.
Yeah.
Because anything
like
smaller, I don't buy it.
Yeah.
You know,
For real.
And anything way too big, also not attractive. Because I'm like, this dude is destroying this poor girl. Yeah. If me and this girl ever fucked, I'd do nothing to her.
Well, and I don't think girls actually like them that big. It's makes it hurts.
I feel like there's all kinds out there.
Yeah, there are giant dildos if you go to the old store.
Right.
I had a friend in high school. Me and her used to drive around and fucking smoke weed and fuck off. Never did anything sexual, but she was hilarious. And she had this giant fucking dildo, like 2 feet long, thick, and she would just suction cup it to the top of her roof. We'd drive around town and you just hear dum, dum, dum. That's awesome. Funny. You get a lot of looks.
Right. Yeah.
Big giant dick on your roof. You know there's a dildo on your roof? Like, what? How'd that fucker get up there?
I was watching Sex Drive, and at the beginning, the dude's with the donut running around, and they put a big cock and balls on him.
Oh, that's funny.
It's like, God damn it, is there a cock and balls on me again? Shit was awesome. I haven't
seen that movie in a long time.
Yeah, I just watched it because I allegedly did psychedelics, and I was in the mood for a journey.
Yeah, I think the last time I watched that was when we were doing mushrooms and
with the evil bitch.
Me and Coel just left you in there with her.
I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm still scarred from that.
Freaking out.
I had to process that experience while I was watching it this time. You know, just every time I looked over, it was like, you know, in a cartoon where somebody has like a storm cloud over him and it's like, yeah. Like it was like that. Every time I looked over, just like, ugh.
Dude, she was losing her mind.
Well, okay, kids.
Nobody knew that she had taken mushrooms too.
Oh,
and
really?
She was supposed to like drive home. Coel allegedly got them from her, and she was supposed to just bring Coel over and leave, and she just decided to eat some too, and thought it would be a good idea to stay at our house and have a fucking breakdown. And I think she was getting into like meth and shit because she just kept crying like, "There's so much stuff coming into town, like you don't even know." And, like,
Jesus.
Her boyfriend or dude she was hanging out at the time was bringing meth into town.
Meth dealer?
Yeah, and she was just like having a breakdown, and we were just trying to have a good time.
And we were just nice people.
Yeah, it just turned into fucking... Eventually, I had to tell her, like, you have to fucking leave. Like, you're driving me nuts, and Coel's not taking you home. Coel's not fucking leaving. She's staying here. We're all tripping hard. I'm like, you gotta leave. I'm sorry. You're driving me nuts. And then her fucking cousins came to pick her up, and I was outside in the driveway like frying balls trying to give these guys
I remember that
directions to get to the house.
Yeah.
And they were like fucking white supremacists. Like she's like, you better hide your Bob Marley posters if they come in here because they're like fucking hardcore white supremacists. And I'm like, what?
They're
have you
coming in here.
Yeah, I was like, they're not coming in our fucking house. You're gonna go meet them outside.
You shouldn't be in here.
Yeah, like
you
please
crazy fucking bitch.
Leave.
Yeah.
I hated that girl. She would always just like get Coel in trouble, take Coel's Jeep to go fucking buy cocaine, and it's just like, Jesus.
Coel was just too nice, had shitty
so nice
people around her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Shitty people will take advantage of nice people so fast.
And I hate it when the nice person's just involved with all the hood rats.
Yeah.
And that might have been me at one point to an extent, but I feel like I've always been able to take care of myself. Whereas some people are just more vulnerable and more easily taken advantage of.
Yeah, you know when it's like, okay, that's enough.
Can I take your vehicle to go get drugs?
No. No, not at all.
You can take a fucking cab for all I care.
Yeah.
No.
There was a girl that I worked with right after I got my new truck, and she's like, can I borrow your truck to go move my stuff out of my house? I was like, fuck no. I just got my truck.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to let you borrow my truck. If she skipped past the whole can you come help me thing. Like, can you let me take your truck on my lunch break? I'm like, fuck no.
Which in her mind, she was probably like, well, I don't want to bother him with his time. So maybe he'll just let me use his truck. But yeah, she might have been trying to be nicer about it.
Yeah, still.
Yeah, that's fucked up. It's weird. I don't like it. Even like when I bought my grain truck, like even my girlfriend at the time of 4.5 years, like, can I borrow your truck? Like, it was $3,200, and I don't believe you're gonna pull it off.
Yeah.
Like, and of course I got a call like, your truck died in the middle of the street. Like, that's never fucking happened. What are you talking about? What did you do? And I figured it out later, whatever. But I don't know, man. It's weird stuff. So yeah, if you guys do decide to take psychedelics anytime in the future, please remember, set and setting. Do not do it with strangers. You never know who you're fucking with. And you want to be with really, really good friends. People you can truly fucking trust.
It makes you extremely vulnerable.
Yeah, and you need to be with people you can trust and people that you love and people that there's a warm feeling when you're around them.
Definitely.
So set and setting, folks. Definitely don't do it in the middle of town. Don't do it by yourself in town. Don't, be safe. Turn off your fucking phone. I cannot stress that enough. Do not answer the phone if you're on psychedelics, unless it is your best fucking friend. If Phil called,
he's on psychedelics,
I would
too.
answer. Yeah, so he would understand if I was like, "Hey, man, I'm on way too many mushrooms right now.
I'll call you back."
Yeah, I'll talk to you in like 5 hours. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. What else you got?
I think that's it, man. Feeling goofy.
All right,
goofy
guys.
Still.
Sorry, this was a weird one. But you got one. So if you do listen to this, God damn it, I love you. Thank you so much. If you've listened to the Elliot one and Jacob Jonas, those ones kind of matter to me because I feel like having people on our platform that have way more followers and stuff, it'd be great if they could get some attention. Definitely. Jacob Jonas's video that he made on his Instagram probably has more views than all our videos combined, which at least he's bringing eyeballs. The
one that I made has like 100.
Oh, yours did good.
115.
Yeah, his I think it's like 300 plus. But he has a bigger platform right off the bat. Yeah, you've been doing good, man. I was gonna make one the other day, and I was like, it's not gonna be shit compared to Phil's, because you just put time into it and music.
I'm a weirdo.
Stuff. Fuck that, dude. Everybody has their place.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. If you're in Durango's been coming in strong with the listens. Thank you guys very much. Again, I hope I don't offend any of you. We have open mics every Thursday at the ranch. You will most likely see us there. Every other week there's a show, Laugh Therapy. One of them's a showcase. One of them's open mic each month. This March 2nd, there's a show coming up at the Henry Strader. It's a drop-in show. A bunch of people from Albuquerque and stuff. Elliot Weber's going to be on it. Jacob Jonas, David Oakley, Kate McLaughlin, who's going to be on the podcast in a week or two because she is headlining a Laugh Therapy soon. So she wants to promote that. Come see us. You want to tell them where to find us, Phil?
GLW _podcast on the Instagram.
Yeah.
We're on YouTube. Greenlight Weekend is our channel name. greenlightweekend@gmail.com for emails. Give me some pros and cons list of Trump.
Totally. Reach out.
I'm gonna buy our greenlightweekend.com domain here soon.
Nice.
So then we can actually have that, not a Gmail.
That'd be cool.
Make us some business cards.
And that's the other thing. The single mom chick works for Firefox. And she's like, I can build you a website. But I'm like, seems risky. I don't want to be connected.
Yeah, you're going to be locked in.
Yeah, I can't do that. No locked in. Brian doesn't like to be locked in. Except into this goddamn podcast because I love you fucks. Yeah, check out all the episodes. Thank you guys for listening so much. Watch UFC. Yeah, and if you don't like UFC, please tell us. I don't know what you fuckers like. You don't fucking talk to me. At least most of you. So just if you're unhappy with something, let us know, and we'll try to alter it in that way. Unless we don't like that idea, then we'll tell you go fuck yourself. And we'll do it on the podcast.
Yeah,
not
like
in an
gentlemen.
email form. Yeah, we'll do it in front of the world. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. Happy Wednesday. Get through the rest of your week strong. We fucking love you. Have a good green light weekend.
Love yourself.
Peace.
Flipping through the pages of a notebook, dope hooks, old school shit, get your dome shook, no luck. For you, can you feel what I'm saying? Rhyme slanging, beat banging from the pavement to the backwoods. Put your hands down if you're trying to act hood. I don't care about your steez or how you be swagging. Punks moving backwards, I'm sitting back laughing. Like what happened to the real? I be with that hip hop plus a hot meal, saying this is why you ain't, this is why you ain't, this is why you never will be great. Man, come on, for goodness sake, never have to brag or boast. My verses do the walking and you talking like a joke. Tatted on on your throat, well I think your ink's whack. I'm shitting on you bitches, yeah, this my stink rap. Rock a bright pink cap and some lime green pants. Smacking mama's ass, what you think about that? Yo, I'ma bring it back with a cool 32. Hustle lava lyrics dropping right on top your crew. It's going to erupt like it's about to blow. I don't give a fuck, y'all already know. I'm running for my life, that's right, I'm motivated. Won't stop till I'm on top, elevated. You're gonna do it, son. My mama be telling me, stay away from drugs and don't be catching felonies. Nah, never. Just for the record, ma, I'd rather sell a record. And you know that I've always loved being under pressure. Yeah, I get that money talking, saying be patient. Big money, honey, opportunity creating. It's so basic, bring it to your faces. Ain't no way I'll ever let nobody tell me that I ain't sick. Not a challenge that I couldn't hang with. Put your test to rest, guarantee you I will ace it. Haters still hating, people still painting. Wanna hear this shit bang on every block and every base. Speaking of the devil, get up on my level. We on the base in trouble, we gon' do this shit forever. And them ponies need to step up, I don't think that they could catch up. We mash them like tomatoes, good on pretty much whatever. Honestly, I'm in no need of any extra flavor. Any time of day I get poppin' like bacon. What you thinking? We munchin' every beat. Got the bounce down version playing in the back seat. Let me put it this way, loving this life. Get up on stage, drum bass, one mic every night. New place, same name on the dough. You rushing to the show, fighting for the front row. Yo, I don't give a hoe, anything too nice. Nintendo 6-4, got the game up in the vice. That's right, you bitch. You ain't playing like this, that's a bet. And I'm betting that I strike rich. Pot of gold type shit, I'm 0.5 Irish. Dark brown iris and long eyelashes. Man, I'm so damn handsome. Young buck Spaniard. Girls hanging around my neck like backstage lanyards. Faster and faster, I'm killing all of them bastards. But thinking trip ain't the master. Just go lie down in the pasture. Call up your pastor and ask him what's going to happen after. Swing, swing, batter, batter. You cannot defeat my chatter, get it? Hey, batter, batter, tell me why you playing Little League. If you still can't see, then maybe you should be climbing trees. I'm number one, came straight out of 91, having fun, spitting like guns. Alright, I'm done.